Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you joining us for the very first time, you're welcome. My name is Sophie Boss. Do not be afraid to hit the subscribe button right there. And obviously, if this is not your first time, you're a frequent subscriber, thank you very much for sticking to our channel and you're welcome back. Okay, today we'll be talking about something called intimacy or importance of intimacy in a relationship. Okay. Now, for those of you thinking that when I say intimacy, I mean what happens under the sheets. No, that's that. No. Now, I'm not saying sex isn't something, but no, I'm not talking. Sex is not the main topic today. Now, there are so many type of people who believe in different things in relationships. Okay, let's just start with that. Some people believe that sex is what binds a relationship. That's your prerogative, right? I believe something else, and I think that sex is because to me there are different stages in getting to know your partner. Let's just put it that way, right? So sex to me is the finishing touch in a relationship. Okay. The reason why I'm saying that is sex should be something that's vulnerable. It should show your weak spots. It should show your vulnerable side. And how can you be so vulnerable to show someone your body? Okay, because to me that's really personal, to show someone your body when you've not been vulnerable with your heart. You've not been vulnerable with your mind. You've not been vulnerable with your past. Okay. And getting someone to be vulnerable, okay, are the other types of intimacy that, for me, I believe in. Okay. And those are like the foundation parts before you get into the whole roof sex intimacy part. That's why I said today, obviously it's not today to be talking about, it's not sex in the intimacy aspect, you know, because you've got different types of intimacy. You've got obviously the one where everyone knows, which is sexual intimacy. You've got conversation intimacy. You've got intellectual intimacy. Okay, you've got intellectual intimacy. You have so many types of intimacy, but today we'll be sticking to conversations and we'll be sticking to recreational intimacy. Okay, so for the first one, conversations are so important in a relationship, because that's the way you can get to know the person that you're with. Okay, the person that you're going to live with in the future, or that you're living with, or the person who you're dating or who you're already in a relationship with. Now, the reason why I say that is because through conversations, it builds friendship. And that's the first starting point in a relationship. You can't just go ahead and say you're dating someone when you're not friends with the person. And when I mean friends, I mean it has to be there's a level at which you guys would be able to joke with each other or laugh with each other, that both sides know that that's a joke. You know, you don't want a situation where you try, because you've not had good conversations, or if you don't know your partner that well, they don't know you that well, and you feel like they should know when you're joking, and you call him, you guys will laugh about something, and then you call him a goat. That would go from a 0 to 100 real quick, people. Like, he's gonna get pissed off because he doesn't know that you're joking. He's never seen you joke like that before. You know, you can't just laugh like that and call the person a goat, for example, and expect the person to look at you and laugh back when they don't know you to that extent. Okay, that's why it's really, really vital to pull your cards out there on the table, joke with the person, you guys joke with each other, play with each other, so you guys know yourselves even more. And funny enough, that helps the person or you guys to be yourselves. in a relationship. You guys can be yourselves. There's no acting. This is me. This is me 100%. If you like me the way I am, thank you very much. If you don't, that's the door. You know, there's no need to act based on what you feel the person wants. Be yourself. Okay? But anyway, apart from that, being in friendship, it helps to get to know your partner a little bit more and build trust. And through conversations, that's how it happens. Trust is also the main thing, actually. It's the first thing first. If you don't have a solid foundation, which is trust, how would your relationship stand? Okay? And how does that come about? You need to have conversations with this person. Especially if you guys are even living together, for example, or planning on living together, because you want to know the person's personal life. Okay, now first of all, you would want to know how the person is in your family. Because, for example, let's say, for example, I'm living with, or you're living with your partner, and your partner has never walked a day in his life in his house. You're not just expecting him to, when you guys start living together, you're not expecting him to just jump to the conclusion that, man, she's going to be helping me in the house, or he's going to be helping me in the house. If you don't know the person you're living with, it will cause resentment. It will cause so much resentment because you're expecting the person to just pick up a broom and start sweeping, or pick up a pot to start cooking food for you. That person's never done it before in your home, and you would not know that without asking questions or without having a full-blown conversation with the person. Okay? Now, I would say as well, spending time together helps in your relationship, and that's what you call recreational intimacy. Do things together. You can find out what the person likes. So for me, I love to swim. Okay, I love to go to the movies. My partner knows all this. So even if, like, we want to watch a movie, maybe I want to watch a movie, he's there to watch a movie with me. I get to know the things he likes as well, and I try to go into those things as well, because how would you be involved in a person's life if you don't you have to meet at a point, because you have to do things with them, something they love, the same way they will do things with you, because that would help in a way where, oh, he will start thinking, oh, she's investing her time in me. And the same way the woman will go, oh, he's investing time in me. He's trying to enjoy what I enjoy. If you love to watch soccer, that's not hard. I started watching football. I started watching football, and I'm proud of myself because I never knew I could do such a thing like that. So it just depends. Know your partner. That's the best way to actually continue in a healthy relationship. Okay? And I'm not saying you have to love what he loves. No, meet at a point. Get to know yourselves. Get to know what he loves. And then put yourself in that position, Is this something I can learn? Because relationships, trust me, it's all about compromise. So with the whole spending time together and conversations in a relationship that binds it, like I already said, you need to be able to spend time with yourself. Build yourself up personally, and that way to portray in your relationship. So the stronger you get on your own to learn about yourself and bring the best version out of yourself, it will help in your relationship, right? So even though we say I say the best thing to do in a relationship is spend time with each other, it's also important to spend time with yourself. Okay? Build yourself up. Learn. Do some personal learnings. And that will be portrayed even better in your relationship. Okay? So that helps as well. Because if you don't do your self-meditations or self-learnings or self-reflection, what would happen in your relationship? Okay, guys. Anyway, that's what we're going to end this for today. If you stick to my channel, obviously, like we all do, I'm sure we all stick to my channel. Well, next week I'm gonna have a special guest here and elaborating more on intimacy in a relationship. So if you guys would love that, obviously, if you've not already pressed the subscribe button, go ahead and do that. But yeah, next week we'll be elaborating more on that with a fresh mind. So see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys. Have a blessed week, and see you guys next week. Bye guys.